Hello, welcome back to another episode of Bastions and Basilisks Monsters Edition. Monsters! Alright, this time we're doing Fluxwraith. I'll flux at that. Okay, sorry. I don't actually regret that joke. To cheat mortality, the rare spellcaster turns to potent temporal stasis magic or even cryogenic technology. However, such methods are highly unreliable and often fracture the sleeper's soul across the time stream as their physical body perishes. Such an individual can rise as a Fluxwraith, an incorporeal undead with a kaleidoscopic consciousness. See, it's funny that I can say words like kaleidoscopic, but then there's other words that if I've had to say that I'm like, nailed it. Creating a Fluxwraith. A powerful necromancer can try to create a Fluxwraith by subjecting someone to unstable temporal magic, usually by inflicting it on an unwilling victim. If the process succeeds, the created Fluxwraith typically holds no loyalty to the necromancer and then turns his newfound powers on them first. A wise creator ensures they're nowhere near when the Fluxwraith rises from the dead. Oh, that is beefy too. Okay, Fluxwraith. Sorry, my nose always itches. It's a big nose, it's itchy all the time. Fluxwraith, creature 17, rare, neutral evil, medium, incorporeal, spirit, undead. Perception plus 35, dark vision 60 feet, life sense imprecise 60 feet. Languages, common, necro, plus any 4 languages, typically ancient languages. No, I want it to be future languages. Think about that. If the concept is that they are essentially a undead creature that is unraveled from time, why wouldn't they? If you could be from the past, you could just as easily be from the future. So I think it would be funny if they're speaking in a language that doesn't exist yet. Or if they were created hundreds of years ago that didn't exist yet. That could be fun. You're welcome. Sorry. Skills, acrobatics plus 34, arcana plus 30, intimidation plus 29, occultism plus 30, stealth plus 28, strength minus 5, dex plus 9. I realized I just went straight into stats. Dex plus 9, constitution plus 0, intelligence plus 5, wisdom plus 7, charisma plus 6, AC 39, fortitude plus 25, reflex plus 34, will plus 30. Hit points 250, negative healing. Immunities, death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, precision, unconscious. Like most of the normal. Resistances, all damage 15 except force, ghost touch, or positive. Double resistance versus non-magical. That is a lot. Magic missile all day, every day, everybody. Every day. Everywhere, all the time, everywhere at once or something. Everything, everybody. Speed, fly, 40 feet. Melee, 1 action, time shifting touch, plus 34, agile, finesse, magical, damage 3d8 plus 14 force, plus time shift. We'll get to time shift. It sounds terrifying. Ranged, 1 action, temporal fracturing ray, plus 34, poor ray, plus 34, magical, range 30 feet. Damage 3d6 plus 14, mental, plus terrible foresight. Didn't see that coming. Oh, ha. Time jokes. We'll get back to that. Sorry. Occult innate spells. DC 39. Attack plus 31. 10th, time stop. Makes sense. 8th level, deja vu. At will. 7th, cast into time. I don't know what SOM is from. Day's wait. Also SOM. Paralyze, 3rd level, haste, self only. 2nd level, mirror image, makes sense. Cantrip, 9th level, daze. Terrible foresight. Divination, mental, occult, prediction. A creature struck by the Fluxwraith's temporal fracturing ray receives a glimpse of a possible tragic event in its future. It must succeed at a DC 35 will save or become slowed 1 and stupefied 1. Slowed 2 and stupefied 2 on a critical failure. If the creature is already affected by terrible foresight, it increases its stupefied value by 1 on a failed save, to a maximum of stupefied 4. Each time the creature gets a full night's rest, its condition values from terrible foresight decrease by 1. You have to do a long rest to lose it? Ooh. Time Shift, Occult Transmutation. A creature struck by the Fluxwraith's time-shifting touch must succeed at a DC 35 will saving throw or be thrust forward in time, vanishing from its space. The target automatically reappears in the same location after 1d4 rounds, but can attempt an additional will save at the end of each of its turn to end the duration. If the original space is occupied when it returns, the creature appears in the nearest unoccupied space. Since the creature is shunted forward in time, it doesn't experience any of the intervening time. Likewise, any effects on the creature with the duration don't decrease their duration. Oh, cool. Resuming when the creature reappears. It's cool, like, negative and positives, because time didn't actually or time didn't actually occur to them. Didn't happen to them. So if you have a buff that lasts 5 rounds or whatever, and you get shunted in there in the second round, then you don't lose it by the time you come out. But in the other case, if you have negatives on you, it doesn't just go away. So it's good and bad. A creature that succeeds at any saving throw against Time Shift is temporarily immune for 1 hour. Well, that's cool. So essentially, like, it does decent damage, but I mean, it's got a lot of good spells. Yeah, because 3d8 plus 14 force damage is not a lot for creature 17. I mean, against a level 17 party, that's not a lot of damage. So, but, you know, time stop, deja vu, cast into time, like, some of these abilities probably are pretty beefy. That's cool. I like it. And I'm not a time travel person, although that could be an interesting thing to occur, though. Like a character concept of maybe your character got hit by the time shift or something and got shunted more forward in time. Sorry, I'm stretching. So instead of being, 1d4 rounds, something happened because time, Colonel Magic is inconsistent, and so they get, 1d4 years or something. I don't know. It would be interesting. Or maybe they're stuck there until the Fluxwraith dies. So once you kill the Fluxwraith, an NPC pops out of nowhere. They're like, hey. So, alright, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all later.